Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Luis here, Cryptolou. Thanks for watching. Let's go make this video. Hopefully we gonna cover everything that we have it for you guys, and maybe you guys start following the channel. That way make some profits together. Okay. So we have for you guys over here, it's FEDEX. For who haven't seen me in the videos before, this is Luis Cryptolou for you. So FEDEX, we have their earnings this week, Tuesday the 25th after markets close, AMC, and the earnings was pretty good. They beat top and bottom, if I'm not mistaken, and so the call on the street, the analysis was 300 average. So one of the sites, actually, this side over here, say it was 3.8. Now they push for 314, but I took a note at 300, so they right on the money at $300. That maintains this one and this one. Actually, Wells Fargo hit it right on the money. Target 300. So FEDEX was trading after hours today at $300. So what I have is on my PCI volume was neutral. The PCI open interest was like neutral to bearish, going to 1 is a 0.96. The pulse was 2.45, 42. The weekly was open interest was bearish, but the volume is very bullish, 0.45. Also in the monthly it was bullish. The option strat, the research that I do live and also I do historical was bullish, in very bullish. So actually it was another point there. Actually trading view 5, 15, 1 hour, 2 hours a day chart was buy, every single one. Also the technical, so the analysis was a buy with average on the 310. So FEDEX, what happened to me, I opened a position on Friday, and then what happened, because I short one leg, I did a bull call spread, and then I shorted one leg and I buy the call the second leg, and Robinhood sent me email saying that if I don't close the short position, I probably have to pay the dividend for the particular contract. They want to be assigned earlier, so I decided to do day traded, and I sold the contract on the Friday and selling that. I did a day trade. I had the second other day trade with my NVIDIA, so 2 day trades at 4 total for the 5 days. I flagged PDT, but that was not big issue because I really don't like to do a day trade anymore. So the big issue was so then I have like my buy position 260 call that I pay $660, so I have to hold for the earnings, not knowing what's going on, because I have some a guidance over here. For me normally is the PCI, and the PCI was kind of neutral, so the option strat sometimes kind of trick a little bit. I have to really like learn in the option strat how to kind of show me the direction. In this case was bullish, very bullish. So, and the technical, also in analysis at this time, both it was corrected. So ends up that I sold my call position at $705 for $45 profit. But if I would hold, I would have make $4,000. It would have been the best week ever with FEDEX, for me. So in this channel, and I cover pretty much just earnings for the week. This week was a soft soft week on earnings. So I only did a couple. I played this one. This one I got out profit. I knew this gonna hit. Have a big feeling, and so comes up like I was right. And let me show you. Let me go back a little bit. Actually, let me move myself over here. Let me change my position because this is put this way. I don't think I have much going on this side. Okay. All right. So this was FEDEX on option charts, and as you can see, the volume pull call ratio is still neutral, and the open interest still a little bit bearish. That's the reason I didn't felt like safe to hold the 260 call to lose $600. If it was like 300, I would have hold, but $600 is too much, so I decided to sell because of that situation. So the second one was PAYX. Sorry, PAYX. Let's move over here. The PAYX. Which is the ticker is PAYX. That's the reason I say PAYX. PAYX has this the price. Let's see, overview. So the price was on the top of here at 125, and I was kind of like follow this company a little bit, and I kind of know this could be like a bad earnings. So comes up, I was right. For the week was 6%, but the dip was 116. So I got 120 put, then I purchased and I sold on a profit. This one was okay. That's the reason that I kind of like now it changed over here. But when I took a note before earnings, the volume was very bearish. It was 2.11 on a Webull and 2.06 on the option charts, and the open interest was neutral. Option strat was neutral to bearish, and the trading view, the 515 was sell, and the technical and analysis was buy neutral. So the technical analysis miss it. Also on the monthly, the open interest and the volume both was bearish. That's the reason I went to bearish side. I really saw the volume should have go higher bet on this one, because I had like the PCR and the trading view charts and also the option strat. So I got 1, 2, 3 kind of point me to the direction for the downside, but I went soft, and right now they changed a little bit. The volume is going kind of like to neutral, open interest neutral, so I don't know what's gonna happen with that. The forecast over here was 121 average. The low was 106. So, and I think I see someone. Everybody was hold. This one's Bank of America. Its security was going to sell. They just changed because this last earnings. But everybody maintain hold at 120. Only one downgrade. Okay, let's move on. The next one is AVAV, the Aero Environment. This one was kind of like weird because gonna tell you guys. The numbers, it was neutral to bullish on volume and also the open interest. They didn't have the weekly. I didn't have anything on the weekly, so I have like on the monthly I have bullish on the open interest and neutral on the volume, and 1 hour, 2 hours was sell. The technical analysis, the technical was neutral. The analysis was a buy, and pretty much it. Okay, open interest. I had a historical bullish, historical with filter, which is the block. I have a neutral, and live I had like bearish, very bearish on the live. I should have taken a note. I can't remember which position was that somebody opened it. I think it was a 192 put, and I hit it like big. I had a first. This one I made a mistake. I closed my FEDEX, got the money, profit $40. So I'm gonna open that AVAV because I knew it. Why I knew it? I knew it because before in this website, let me see. Yeah, this one that you guys watching right now. This website was, the numbers was high 165, average 157, and the low is 145. Okay, and the trading view, the max was 230, the current was 190, the average was 187, and the minimum was 161. And so also here, the one downgrade to 161 March 8. That's pretty much when the stock hit like 220. I had this stock purchase in 2021, and I got this for 115. And because I buy and sell so many stocks and do so many things, I think I bought because of the war. And it was trading at 115 and it went up to 220 and something that someone, other company got the contracted from the Pentagon, and they lost from 220 to 190. So they lost 30 points in that. And then it comes the earnings, and then they drop it again to 166. And as you can see here, let's see, 5 days. So they hit the bottom at 163 actually, 163.07, 11:35 and June 27 yesterday. But they bounced from here and it went up. Now it's 182, 180, after hours. This one, so I got the money from the FEDEX. I purchased the contract on Tuesday. They have the earnings on the 26th after hours. It's the same day of FEDEX. No, day after. So FEDEX I closed early. Got the money, purchased this contract 170, put for $450. So the stock went up to $200. And the next day, the day for the earnings in the morning, and then from the 200 it dropped down to 193 before closing, and then dropped from 193 to all the way down to 163, 30 points. Also, what I saw, the reason was very bearish is because I saw some plays that they had. I can't remember. I had to take notes for the very bearish situation on live. It was only 2 or 3 bets, put bets that pushed the price all the way down. So AVAV, it was a winner because even if I lose, because I put it like a stop loss 250 and lose 50% of contract, $200. when I repurchased for 315, I sold for 500. Could have held a little bit longer and sold for like 800 or something because it hit that much. You know, I would have that. So now it's still in AVAV. Now it shows neutral, almost going to bullish on the option charts. So I don't know. I'm out. So I really don't like to play low volume monthly contracts. So next was I'm off. I think I'm off dates over here, but that's fine. I didn't play this one. I know it's gonna be like crazy. I was like, I'm saying, let me stay away because NVIDIA, so AMU Micron Technologies. That would have been a nice play. Traded at 142. So that's what we have. We have a volume on the bullish side. The open interest was neutral. Nothing kind of showed me bearish on this one, pretty much. Actually showed me bearish on, I don't know why, but the technical was buy because the day chart was buy, but everything else was strong sell to strong sell from 515 1 hour to hour. Those are the ones I'm thinking like between swing trade and intraday. There's there's 4 charts that I'm seeing so far that actually in videos and stuff that actually kind of show me the positions, kind of like how it goes. So it dropped from 142.50 before earnings to the down. I mean, closed the week 131. So it closed 7% after earnings. We're gonna take a look later. Maybe the next earnings we're gonna confirm that on the website that I use called Option Slam. They only deal with the with earnings. So here, what do I have here? We have the forecast. The forecast was, let me see. Yeah, it's still pretty much the same. Only the average 155. Now I had a 150. The low was 80. Same thing. Well, as you can see, all the analysis. So UBS, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Wedbush, everybody from buy to strong buy. So the price from 153, 150 to 180. So that's the real was the analysis was the strong buy. So now the corrects is to 130. Maybe could be a good buy at this point, you know. Let's see now. Yeah. Now, last but not least was yesterday earnings. Nike. Oh, let's show the Micron. It's still put call ratio volume is 0.52, which is pretty much like bullish, and the open interest kind of like bullish too. And I have like 0.38, 0.32 for the monthly and 0.78, 0.69. It was kind of neutral, more towards the neutral side before. Now it's more towards the bullish side because the monthly is going very bullish for Micron. So let's move forward. The last one that we have in file. I have to upload all this to my charts from that I'm taking notes. Nike, we have bearish and open interest, kind of like one past 70s, 0.70. I'm thinking that it has to be bearish, okay? Because they say the one that I studied say 0.7 0.7, it's neutral. So from neutral to go to, like from neutral to go to bearish, it's not much, okay? Because 1.5 on this website, it's bearish. 1.2, 1.5 is bearish. So 96, 99 is like, for me, is more bearish than a neutral. So let's see. The pulse on the Weibo was 2.50, 250, 2.50. So open interest on the weekly was 0.99. So like neutral is now like more like bearish. The monthly was bearish, no open interest, and neutral on the volume. So in this case particular, the open interest was the one that actually decided on a PCR. I have noticed most of the earnings, sometimes, or let's say probably 70% of the time, it's volume. Kind of like give a guide. This one particular was the open interest. So we had the history with no filter. It was bullish on the open option strat. We have a bearish on live, and I remember that. So this had like a 3 or 4 bets on the bearish side and on the live, and very bearish on the block. It's kind of filter that I'm looking at more specifically for open strat. I think block is the one actually kind of decide what's going to happen. So it was very bearish, which is kind of like hit it right on the number, because the technical and the analysis was bye. Stock dropped 20%. The website that we use for the forecast over here, still a buy. The low 75, so I have the low here before 85, average 115, 104, the high 136, and the target still Citigroup strong buy, Wells Fargo buy, HSBC hold, Guggenheim strong buy, Goldman Sachs strong buy, but they changed the target from 118 to 105. So yeah, they went down the I don't know if they're gonna have more analysis in this one. Yeah, someone here downgrade, Barclays downgrade to 80. A lot of downgrades already coming up. I don't know. They say Nike didn't did anything new, so that's the reason they took a big hit. So on the trading view, the charts that kind of indicate me the before earnings, always before earnings, kind of indicate me the position was sell on the 5 and the 15. Everything else was a buy. All right. And also now do I have the Nike? Yeah, Nike over here in the option chart. Option charts show me Nike now at neutral and bearish and open interest. So kind of like the way we going at this point. So whatever, would it be like a wonderful week? It'll be easy $7,000 profit in this place, but didn't cash that much, just back to even. And so let's move forward. I mean, we're gonna have 2 weeks off, because this coming week we have the holiday, the 4th of July, and it's no earnings. And then they have the following week, we only have like few. Actually this week the one we have, it's STZ Constellation, which is, I stopped taking notes, but I might play. There's one play for this week. Before market 7 July the 3rd, before market open, one day before 4th of July. So right now, as I have over here, let's go this one. SDZ, Constellation Brands. Now this is before the earnings. The forecast before the earnings are: we're in a strong buy position. Let's even fill it up. I didn't have it. Strong buy. And the low 194, average 295, high 380. Let's see. So because the earning didn't come up yet, June 20 was the latest one from JP Morgan, maintains as a buy 296, target 291. The stock is trading at 257 right now. It's a strong buy consensus. So that's imply a movement of 13%. This has weekly 3.7. The last earnings are only 3.7 average. I can show you two guys over here. The last earnings on April 11, it was only like the Strato was $1,000 play, 379. It was supposed to be the implied volatility for the week. Hit it like in the implied volatility 3.75. It was a disaster. Open price was 268 at the close. 264 was open for the Strato, and it was a down 55% for the Strato. So this wasn't a good play. So we have to look at the direction, the implied move in the weekly and the monthly. So that's what I'm doing right now. All my due diligence, all my research, and everything that I kind of like try to find out, how it goes. And the FEDEX, which is the visualization, the financial. Normally they draw some lines, and you have like 3 lines that actually they use the SMA 20, SMA 50, SMA 200. So if you look, the last candle is trading on SMA 50. The price visit down here, the bottom line below the 200 moving average. So it looks like, I don't know what's look like over here. Maybe a pending. It was in a down. Kind of hard to see it. I don't pay for this website, so it's hard to see what's situation here. But if we go by the volume on, let's go here. Constellation Brands. Okay, I have first the volume at 30.37. Now it's 0.67. The volume will increase a little bit. Kind of crazy. Let's take a look on the single expire for July. So we have for the July 5th, the open interest is 0.59. It's kind of like bullish. And the volume is 0.62. Let's take a look now on the monthly one, which is July 19. And we have the volume at 2.50, 49, sorry. And the open interest 1. So for this week, it's almost like neutral to bullish. They would say neutral. I think 0.67 is neutral. So I have to change over here. And 1.2, so that's 2. Open interest went from 124 to 120. And this one went from 37 to 0.37 to 0.67. And I have to check on the Weibo. What's the other phone? I'll check later. Can't find the other phone. Thought it was here somewhere. Anyway, so that's the one we have for next week. That's the only one. I don't know if we're gonna play or not. The premium is a little higher, so the average is a 300 on a trading view. So I have very bearish on block and history at this point. I don't have nothing live yet. Let me double check here. Let's go here. Let's go live. Let's go SDZ. Yeah, actually, someone opened at 9:30 a.m. today. 270 calendar call spread. June 28 was today. July 5th next week. So he sell the call for today, 300 contracts, and he buying the call for next week. 270. Total was 75. Let's see what's happening with this. So unrealized gains $7. So the stock now needs to move like 11%. Well, if we go to 300, which is, I don't think it's gonna move that much, but 17%. He's gonna be all right because he's gonna be making it $3,000 in each contract, which is he has 300 contracts, so a lot of money. Yep, 300 contracts, 23 premium K. I don't know why he made only, the bet was $90. He sold the 270, so he shorted 270. So he must have the shares to cover this when he sold the 270 call for today, which he put it for him works fine because the stock never passed 256. So for him it was good. So he make money on this. He collected this money, which was, let me see how much to sell. Well, finish, but I don't know how much he opened it. I don't know. I need to see it, but I can, in this I cannot see it how much. It say the unrealized gain was $7. So I don't know how much is this one. 83. But I don't know how much it costs for him. Probably more than that. Actually not, because when he opened the contract, he opened this today, no? Yeah, he opened this morning, 9:30 in the morning. Yeah, so yeah, he just collected the cash for today and probably like gonna wait for next week. Is a neutral. So live would have been. I had to wait for Monday to decide what to do here. At this moment, open interest on the search that I did for block and history, and the 1 hour show me the sell, open interest sell. Everything else is bullish to neutral, pretty much. So for next month, for this month, which is gonna, but the monthly, it was like volume is very bearish one. So after this week, we're gonna go to 2 weeks, another week. They're gonna have earnings, but not companies that are gonna waste my time. After that, we're gonna start with the banks. So banks pretty much gonna be like on the 12 on Friday. We have all the major banks like Goldman Sachs actually on the 15, but the BlackRock, JP Morgan, and I think Morgan Stanley, Citi, everybody on Friday the 12. So we see. I'm still working on it. I just finished BlackRock. BlackRock show on the short side. The volume is very bullish. It was on 0.22. And the open interest is very bearish. It's bearish, not very bearish. Sometimes with the volume is very bullish. Okay, but I don't know if it both has to be very bullish. But technical is a buy. Analysis is strong buy. The other website is still a buy with the high $1,000, average 858 and the low 720. And the stock is trading at let's see, open here, 787. So if you go to average, it's 71 points, you know, which is 20% from here. Take a look. $787 forecast. 30% and Morgan Stanley, the upside, it maintains price $1,000. They'll have one downgrade in December 2023. No, it's too far away. The recent ones was in April, and then on the upside, both was hold JP Morgan 767, and the forecast 858. Let's see who's going to be right at this time. We got 2 buys, 3 buys over here for the big guys. Morgan Stanley, UBS, not even Keith Brewer, Woods, JP Morgan, Evercore SI. I don't know. Those are like crazy. Morgan Stanley is like unbelievable. Only have 2-star Mike Cypress. I mean, JP Morgan have more accurate lately. We see how it goes with the economy, with the presidential debate last night. It was kind of crazy. So, but the bank is in 2 weeks. So, Monday, I'm gonna decide what to do for a STZ for the Constellation. Other than that, pretty much that's it. Thank you for watching. Always subscribe to the channel if you have a chance. It helps a lot. And I'm gonna continue bring to you guys the plays, everything else. That's the one to just make this final comment on possible plays. Black Rock, they have these two plays over here kind of like set up. They have the long call condor. Actually, this one I opened, I believe, and this one it was I opened this one for myself, which is then try. It's $472 for profit at $270, and this top one is the play for somebody that just put it on. $760,000 loss, but 19% chance of profit. It needs to go below 750, which would bring to us right here 750, below 750, below 750. Yeah, gotta go below low 720 right now, so it's gonna be tough. But the trading view charts 5, 15, 5 is neutral, 15 is a buy, 1 hour is a neutral, 2 hours is a buy, and the day is a buy. So technical is a buy, and an analysis is strong buy. We see how it goes. Okay, one more time. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time. Hope you enjoy.